What's going on YouTube? For those of you joining after the fact, today we were trying to fix our Jettas Death Wobble using some hub-centric rings because we bought these aftermarket rims. No idea what car they were for. I believe they were for an S4, and we're having a lot of issues now on the highway at 65 miles an hour. We tried getting it balanced. It didn't work. We tried getting it aligned. It didn't work. So now we're going to try hub-centric rings and see if that fixes the wobbling. The steering wheel just shakes really bad at high speeds. We also just deep cleaned the BMW. Just real quick, we'll probably touch on this a few points as we get some of our regular viewers in, and actually listed it for sale. So this 335 Xi is up for sale. I can give anybody any of the details they want on it if they're interested. But yeah, so our plan today is to see if we bought the right hub-centric rings for this car and get it back on the road so I can actually drive places again, because this what I've been doing is driving this BMW and I don't have insurance on it. So if I get into an accident, I'm absolutely cooked, and I would rather not be cooked. So we're going to try to fix this car using these hub-centric rings. So let's go ahead and get started. I got to grab a couple things out of the trunk. Maybe not. I actually don't know where our key is for the rims. But let me grab the stuff and we will get started. It's going to take me a second to get there because everything's kind of tucked away. Had a friend today ask if I could help him move the car he bought. I would love to. I just don't have myself at the moment. Get this hooked up and started. Probably should make sure we're in gear because our e-brake decided to die. That's the next thing we got to fix today. So we're probably going to do the e-brake and the hub-centric rings. See if we can get this car back into shape. All right, so we need a special tool, which is in this little box. Let's see, I ordered some pretty cool stuff on listed some stuff on Facebook trying to get a DS, believe it or not, because I haven't had one since a kid. So I just got a response to that. Let's make sure I got the tool in here. That should be fine. We'll grab our stuff and we'll zip these off and see what we can do. By the way, these are the hub-centric rings. Real name of three countries from America. Are you just trying to control over here? So these things clip in and basically make the circumference of the inside of the wheel smaller. I have no idea if I bought the right size. So I'm hoping I did. It's on there a little tight. Shop put these wheels on because I had them done. Let's just go to 3. They put these on kind of tight. That was the first one they did, which I don't really like. Well, that's not good. They put that on way too tight. Jeez. Yeah, I don't like that they did it that way. It's not very good for the car. For those of you just joining, we're putting on hub-centric rings. These are meant to kind of fit this gap and make the tire center on the hub. Because when we get up to speed, the car does a terrible job right now. So I'm just hoping these are the right size. Yeah, so check this out. This is pretty cool. So if you buy aftermarket rims, there is a chance that this hub bore is going to be larger than the hub on your car. So I picked these up for 10 bucks. I don't even know where I got them. I just looked them up and found the cheapest ones I could. And all that happens is we take this inside the ring here, just clip it in. Let me grab a little, let me just use this. just like so. We're going to put that on, and I'll show you how it fits. So that kind of bridges the gap on the rim, and then this should fit snugly over our own hub, which it does. So it centers our wheels on the hub, which is good. That's what we need. So I bought a couple sizes. I wasn't sure what size we need. I believe for a Jetta it's 57.1 or something like that on the inside. So let's go ahead and put this back on, see if we can get it centered on the hub. Which, if you look at that, if we can put these lug nuts in, we know it's centered. But before I do, I want to do something different this time. So bear with me. If I can find it, I'm looking for grease. We want to grease these lug nuts a little bit so that they don't get stuck and they come out better, easier next time. If I can't find the grease, we can't do it. So give me 1 second to look. All right. It looks like we do not have grease, so I need to go buy some grease. Sorry for the delay, guys. I am grabbing some gloves, so this will be a little bit easier. But the moment of truth is when we put this tire back on, which we just did, and we screw these lug nuts in, if they go in without issue, we know it's centered on the hub. And if they don't go in, and we have to adjust a bunch, we know it's not a hub-centric. It's not hub-centric. So we can get 2 of them in. That's the test. It is a little bit tricky, though. Let me just grab this real quick. See if we can twist this. So that's going in just fine, actually. This one goes in too. I think we're gold. Yeah, those are going in great. So the hub-centric ring does work. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all this back together. We're going to do it on all 4 rims, and then we're going to test to see if we get that death wobble going at high speeds. I'm trying to think of where I could do a high speed test that's pretty close to here that we can just go run and do. We might actually have to get up to the highway, so maybe we'll test it tonight. We all just finished up the BMW, cleaning it, getting it all prepped. The inside's beautiful, and now we're selling it. So bye-bye BMW. The thing is running pretty good. I've been driving it the last few days because we've been having issues with our rim. Just with the wobble, it doesn't feel good to drive at any type of speed. Just get them a little snug right now. So now we'll go with this. Number 2. We don't need to go any more than that. So theoretically now, we should have an easy time not wobbling to death when we drive. Of course, we're going to have to test this, but that one little thing should fix all of our problems. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on another rim for those of you who just joined. These are hub-centric rings. If you buy aftermarket tires, you definitely need these on the car. Let's jack this up and I'll show you what's up. That's good. Now, our emergency brake died, and we're jacking up the front of the car. So, yep, let's drop it. All right, I don't want to risk it. I need to chalk the rims. That started to slide forward a little too much. This is my chalk. It's a rock. It's pretty good for chalking. I think we'll fix the handbrake after this, and then we'll go check it out. All right, let's try this again. Looks like we got a little hole in the rocker here from some road debris. Gonna have to fix that before we get into the winter and decide to drive this car. I was gonna drive the Beamer, but again, we have that listed. All right, that's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy, but I guess a little sketchy isn't too bad. If any of you guys have car questions, I'm here to answer them. I know I look a little crazy right now, but it's just a chill Saturday for me. Brother, they put these on so tight. Definitely want to make sure I was on the right mode on the other rim. Might have only been on one, so I want to make sure it's actually tight enough. Okay, so here's how this works. Again, same issue on the front. The inside hub diameter is bigger than our axle diameter, and this ring is going to fix that, because the inside of this fits that, and the outside of this fits that. So again, let's looks good to me. Nice and snug. All right, that's good. Now this should slide right over. And we know it works because before we could only fit one of these holes in, actually only get one of these to line up. And now when we put this on, we should get all of them to line up without having to screw in one first. This is just the result of like rushing it last time. I bought the rims. I was honestly pretty excited to put them on. And we did not buy hub-centric rings. So again, we should know this works by taking these and screwing them in. We should be able to do 2 or 3 with no issue. So there's 1, and there's 2. So we know that 3, 4, and 5 are going to work just fine. This is a little bit of a slow process. I understand it's a little bit boring. This thing sounds mean for what it is. My dad finally took it to work recently. He drives a Ford Raptor, and I wanted him to just test this out and see what he thought, because we've done quite a bit of things to add power to this. For those of you who don't know, this Jetta is making about 270 horsepower. It's a 5-speed. It only weighs 3,050 pounds. So as you can imagine, that amount of power for a car that weighs this little goes pretty far. And you know, the Ford Raptor is 450 horsepower. That's that pretty truck right over there. So the fact that, so anyways, back to the story. He drove this and said that this was faster than the Raptor. Granted, it is a pickup truck, but that's still pretty good for a Jetta. All right, let me go check the other rim real quick and make sure that that actually holds tight. Yeah, we did this right. Yeah, we did it right. Okay, so that's how you do hub-centric rings. I want to make this easy so you guys don't have to waste your time. Most likely, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and then get it on the highway and make a little YouTube short kind of showing this process for those of you who want to do it so you don't have to watch a big video. Close out real quick. The BMW is completely clean. This thing is fresh now, and we got it listed for sale. It rides so nice at high speed, and I've been driving it for work recently. And we also have revived the Corvette. It's trending. We have some YouTube shorts on it, and we're going to start up our YouTube series on it very soon. I have all the videos for the BMW just about finished recording. We have a whole series on the Jetta coming, but we're going to be posting these while we record those, and there's going to be a lot of lives for the Vet. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks.